I want to remind you that your manifestation is yours. And I think if there's a few things we can really understand and accept, then it will make your manifestation journey, well, it's not really a journey, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, a lot easier. So the first thing is the 3D reality, what is currently happening right now, is not final, it is not permanent, and it is not fact. That's something I say all the time, and I want you to remind yourself it's not final, it's not permanent, it's not fact. If it's not the end you want, it's not the end. So, you know, when we say live in the end, the wish fulfilled, live in the end in your mind as if you've got what you want. If that's not playing out how you want, then it's not the end. Give everything good meaning. Even if you've got the complete opposite happening right in front of you, don't let that phase you. Don't let that trip you up. Don't let that consume you. Either ignore it or just give it good meaning. Because everything that's happening, good, bad, ugly, whatever, is happening in order for you to experience your manifestation in the 3D world. Nothing and nobody can say to you what you can or can't have. There is nothing that is meant for you, you know, right time, wrong person, right time, all of those things. None of that is true. That's all limiting belief statements. You decide what's for you. You decide. This is your world. This is your reality. All you are doing is shifting your state of consciousness. All you are doing is choosing to think, choosing to identify as the version of you that's already got the things that you want to manifest. Persisting just means keep going, keep thinking those thoughts, keep persisting in being the you that's got what you want, regardless of 3D circumstances. I think the number one thing that people get hung up on is circumstances, especially if they've been affirming, living in the end, wish fulfilled, all of that, and then the opposite happens. Automatically, your brain goes to, oh, it doesn't work, it must not work. And that's not the case. Just because that's happening, that doesn't mean you've been thinking all these good thoughts, now the opposite's happening. Like, why is that? It's just happening from your old thoughts. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It literally, this is why we say to you, circumstances don't matter, because they really, really don't. And if you could really just accept that on its own, circumstances never matter. It doesn't matter what they are. They do not matter. What you want already exists. If you can imagine it, it already exists. Okay, so tell yourself that. Isn't that refreshing to know that if I can imagine something, that reality already exists? Because if it didn't, I wouldn't be able to imagine it. Because everything starts from our imagination, right? So just remind yourself of these things. 3D is old. It's like a ghost of your past thoughts. Circumstances don't matter. You always get what you want. Tell yourself as well, I always get what I want. Create that belief within you. Something I make sure I tell myself every day. And it's ingrained now that it doesn't matter what's going on, I always get what I want. So that helps when circumstances are unfavourable, because in your mind, your brain's like, well, you always get what you want anyway. So yeah, those are just a few little tips and pointers, and I hope it helps someone. Other than that, you are all doing fabulous and amazing, and I'm so proud of you.